continue to do this. Keep some of these lanes, split push out, cut the creep waves, limit the areas that Tundra's able to push in on, but already this top lane, it's hitting the tier 3s. Tundra, they're going to look to try and push on a high ground here.
And the big issue really for Crystal is when is he going to be able to feel strong enough to get into a fight himself and do what Nisha's doing? He's 1-3-2 on this Naga.
He's trying to get the axe here to sort of have that extra setup, but
will it be enough? It's going to give him damage to actually walk into these fights. It doesn't feel like it. Tundra, they've covered all their bases.
And they're so strong now around this push. 3 minutes still on the Aegis. So much time to play with. When they can look to take so much from Secret.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
Rax, it's just dropping for free. Nobody wants to step up and fear getting tossed. He's got the axe.
Zaxa! He's in with the combo. They catch that sound to the side. The arrow connects as well. Swashbuckle won't quite clip him. Neither will the axes, but 9 in with the rolling thunder. Finishes off Syats. Over towards Chrysalis now. The global silence holding back Tundra's aggression for now.
They're not able to make anything of that global.
Secret, gotta keep that distance. Grab the remainder of this rolling thunder from 9. 30 seconds without their Zayas Marcy.
Another toss.
Zaxa. The Senator Chrysalis. They get the roar. They're the full banks as well. He's been locked down. They've got to get Chrysalis back to safety. He's walking back to the fountain. They'll be able to allow Chrysalis to reset, but the damage is done. The racks have been taken out. Rezo, he tries to come in, but he gets too close. Roars up. Rezo's out for 70. No buyback for the Leshrac.
They can't kill anybody. During the global, they're just on full retreat. Secret starting to look impossible.
It just doesn't stop it from Tundra. Once they've got a hold on the game, it's just this immensely tight grip. You cannot stop them. 12k lead.
All it takes is one fight, really, from Tundra. We saw 28 minutes, right? Things were kind of even, and then kaboom. They find absolutely everything they needed. And now Secret, they're pretty trapped. They've got the Lincolns now for Anisha, but as we said, where's the damage going to be coming from? Everyone on Tundra's feeling a bit too tanky with all these new items coming out.
And just, as always, you got to really point back to sort of how impressive it is for Tundra to do with this last big Medusa, something that no one else was doing, something that was, by the sounds of it from Al, he sort of picked on a bit of a whim. Skeeter, he got the new Crimson Witness for it. He wanted to play it. It's looking pretty darn fantastic. It's up there at the top.
And Tanisha.
And they get that opening.
They got the Jinx done.
The Global's going to be popped. Can he get him out in time? They can't. The lockdown's there.
He spent his gold on the Lincolns.
Oh, he's out for 80, and Zayats also found Secret. They are crumbling, falling apart once again in this game 3. Tundra, they just know how to break you.
And they just know how to play with this vision, right? The Hawk this time around, it always seems to be scouting.
Victoria just drowned in a pool of blood.
I believe they also now, that was the gem that they just picked up, gave to Nisha, and he didn't last with it for now it's on the Beastmaster. A full refresher, also, this Beastmaster, 33, a menace this game, 12, 1, and 16.
My goodness. Yeah. There's so much pressure on Chrysalis right now to just try and keep this game going. Resolution as well. They're doing everything in their power here. Secret to just cut these waves, push them back out. Good call there with the BKB CP out. If that BKB didn't come, Resolution was dead for sure. He gets himself back to base. Secret, they're trying the best to prolong the game, buy time for Nisha to get back in, and that will certainly be the case. He'll be back up in 30. Secret, at the least, despite this incredible lead that Tundra's starting to grow against them, they were able to hold them off, give themselves another chance. But each and every time, that chance becomes slimmer and slimmer.
I mean, the period queued up for Nisha. He's really starting to feel it. And, I mean, Chrysalis, he's got the Bloodthorn queued up. Perhaps this could be some solution to be able to focus fire some targets. But
he's got a lot of money towards it.
He does. Tundra they're just playing so well off each other, protecting each other with Lotus Orbs, 4 stabs, etc. They have so many, 9 snaking both with those Lotus Orbs. So even if someone does get focus fired either from a net or from that Bloodthorn, they'll have ways to bail them out. So we've seen them time and time again. And now, right, this is just being shoved in constantly. Tundra always going to be able to shove those lanes in.
So much damage. 9 with the blood on the aggressive, the offensive items, the defensive items, the Lotus ready to bail Skeeter out of any dangerous spots. They have everything to just sort of empower this Medusa, allow Skeeter to just enter the front of the fight. So tough for Secret to take Skeeter out at this stage.
And they're even starting to get, these tier 4 neutral items, so Global starts to get addressed as well. All these dispels, Tundra continue to stay as a unit. Secret continue to be trapped. Puppy. Just going to try and come out, maybe get a bit of vision, bit of information. And to take the outpost back, or at least tease with the idea. Risky.
Still the smoke.
Dire's bottom
they see it?
tower won't
Someone
last
ping.
long.
I mean,
They want the bigger target.
they've got themselves on top of Nisha.
Uh-oh. Jumps left. They're pinging it.
I mean, his TP's on cooldown. That was put to a stop there by the jumper Saxa, so he has to make his way back to the base
It's
with a few
global.
runners, but of course he's still got many to play with that Aghanim, so he'll be fine. Secret able to get everyone back to the base, but indeed Global's down. Maybe a bit of an opportunity for Tundra to once again try and take this game to the next step, look to push down for another set of barracks. We'll see how much they want to force it.
I think they're kind of on chill mode until Skeeter hits 25. If someone walks into them, they can look for the fight, but Skeeter, it unlocks a whole new potential of the hero when you hit 25 on this Dusa, especially versus this Naga.
I mean, it's true, and sort of the big thing that's standing out as well, just sort of the levels. You know, Tundra, they're able to get so much team from the map on these kills. Skeeter just about to hit level 25.
Yep.
Meanwhile, for Chrysalis, of course, all of his farms pretty much done by the illusions, split pushing out the map, still stuck on level 19. Still a ways to go before he's really going to be feeling in a position to be able to stand his ground against the cause of Tundra in the team fight.
And a ways to go, really. Zayat's, you know, he was getting close to BKB, what, 12 minutes ago or something? He still doesn't even have it done, so the scaling for them has completely stagnated. While for Tundra, it feels like all of them are scaling more and more with these small little items to protect each other.
Not really sort of any easy target that, even with the BKB on Zayat, that he can sort of just commit in on with the Unleash.
No.
They've got ways to kite him out. Zax has got the items, Links, Forces, Yules.
And multiple ways to get that dispel, as we see. Witchbane's done, or Witchbane's picked up from the Medusa, and they did, I believe, have the Stormcraft on the Tiny, so yeah, ways to just reset away constantly, which has been kind of the bread and butter for Tundra, resetting, retaking fights over and over again. And 25 now. Medusa, Skeeter, he's got the talent, so they're ready for their fights if anything comes to them. Playing it safe probably, though. Final game perhaps for them. Playing Roshan timer is soon.
That's it, exactly. They can taste that victory.
Yep.
They know how close they are to claiming the Aegis of Champions. Every single time with Tundra take the safest route. They do not let these leads slip away. And they're going to do everything to make sure that nothing changes from that all-important Game 3.
It's got to be straight for Secret at this point. Know that they can't make any move outside, but at the same time also, if they give up the Roshan, you probably just know that there's no way for them to bring down this Medusa twice.
So the big item pickups that they are going to require is going to be Chrysalis. And he's next time done. It's going to be opting for the Nullifier after Thorn, so some further aggressive sort of setup that they can play.
For him still just committing into the fight to this, Tundra just has so much to deal with him.
Radiant are scanning for enemy.
And he's trying to get in with the jump for 33. See them take up this beast, but we can get the rock. They're on top of the 3. Bring the BKB on 30. It's too much damage from the Medusa. Nisha jumps in, will be able to finish on 33 in return. And we'll see the buyback coming straight away from Resolution. 9. He's got him pretty chased down, Puppy. Still with a bit of time there for the Rolling Thunder overlords. Resolution did buy back for this. But at the hour in time. 9 out with the swashbuckle. Secret, they'll look to chase, but the blink's there before the slide fist connects. He's out to safety 9. I want to get back in. Saxa in with the toss go on the side. This is one to lock down Nisha. Nisha out for 100. As Tundra, they'll chase him down. Rezo gone without buyback. It's only Puppy and Chrysalis.
And the arrow.
The arrow's there. Tundra catch him out. They're ready to run down mid. There's a lack of buybacks on Secret.
Secret felt the need. They had to chase to try to get more of the Beastmasters dead, but they get hit.
There's no buyback. No buyback on Resolution. That Nisha is too gold short. Tundra.
They're going to try to get some wrap around Tundra.
Some sort of surprise, but it's 2 against 4. As this push is not stopping.
Tier 4's dropping.
They've got a fortification, but still it's such a long time without Resolution, without Nisha, a full minute.
And the creeps are coming in top. They can't even cut the waves.
As the tier 4s, they're pushing on. Secret, they've got to make their move now. It's going to be now or never if they want to try and stop Tundra.
They got to just run in.
And they've got to do something. The edge is exposed. Tundra, they're looking. Jumped in, but immediately to his death. Chrysalis has got illusions out, but he's surrounded. Taken out. The engine is exposed. They're looking for the game. Tundra, they're on the edge. There'll be a buyback from Chrysalis, but surely there's nothing.
He's just getting control.
To be done in for Secret as Tundra. They're closing it up. The ancient and full. Oh my God. Tundra